CC, I'm so happy to have you on the show, man.
No problem. I'm excited to be. It's my favorite show.
You watch your show?
Never.
We're here with one of my favorite baseball players, CC Sabathia. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me, man.
I'm pumped. I saw you at the Knicks game the other night.
Yeah.
One of the toughest games I've ever seen. Have you ever felt the energy out of a building like that?
No, it just got so quiet. I mean, even, he was having, he was starting off having a good game, but having a great season. Like, just fun to watch and made the All-Star team, and it just sucks that it ends like that. But he's so young, he'll be able to come back and be healthy enough to kind of keep going on the trend that he was going.
I hope so, man. I hope so. I mean, you had that one season where you injured your knee. I mean, is that
one season? I had more than
one season, but that was like the 40-game season, I think of.
Yeah.
I mean, you play such a physical way. I mean, you're a power pitcher. Now you've kind of reinvented yourself. But I think you, like when you were in Milwaukee and they were just using you up every inning, was there a part of you that was like kind of annoyed?
No, I loved it, man. I mean, I love that team. I love that city. We had so much energy and like a great thing going that I wanted to be out there. They didn't want to pitch me every 3 days. It was my decision to go out there and pitch I was pitching every three days, but I didn't get tired physically, but like mentally getting ready to pitch, like every third day kind of wore me down. But no, I was having a great time and I wanted to see how far we can go.
It's funny that you say it was your idea, because as a fan, I was just thinking like, oh, they're just they know they don't have you for long. It's like if I did.
My agent was pissed too. Like he was like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I want to win. Like I want to have fun." So, I mean, I was physically able to do it. I was still 28 at the time, so I want the ball every time.
It felt like the way they used you was like if I were dating like a girl out of my league that I know I don't have long. I'm like, let's just hang out every day.
Every day.
So, I mean, yeah, you went on that amazing run. Then every team wanted you in free agency, and like I read that you had reservations about coming to New York. And then has it kind of surpassed your expectations?
Oh, it's been incredible. I didn't know, just coming to New York as a visitor, you don't know the surrounding area, so you don't know that they have a suburb that you can live in. I just thought if I came here, I got 4 kids and I'm gonna have to live in the city. You know what I mean? Like, so being able to find a house out in Alpine in Jersey, we love it. The community is great, the kids love it. We made this our home. So that was the only reservation I had, just having a family and not knowing if they were gonna be comfortable. But once I figured out that they would be comfortable, then it made me, be able to go out and do my job a lot easier. And
so you come here, you win pretty quickly.
Yeah, we won the first year.
That was pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was dope. And first year at the stadium, being able to be a part of the core 4 story, you know what I mean? Getting in one more ring. It was dope to be a part of that, and have the Canyon of Heroes parade. Like, you can't beat that.
Were there any great clubhouse stories? I mean, that was when A-Rod got hot in the playoffs. I remember when A-Rod got hot, I was like, we're going to win.
Yeah. No, that's what we needed, for him to have a great playoffs. He carried us. He hit that a big home run off Joe Nathan late in one of those games. He hit another home run. Yeah, he hit another home run late in the Angels series. And then he hit a home run in the Philly series, too. Like, we needed him to be great to win that World Series, and he was. He was everything that we needed, and we won because of him.
Were there any memories of A-Rod or Jeter in the clubhouse that were really memorable?
Of those two together?
Or of just like with you?
I mean, I'm close with both of them. So, I mean, I have a bunch of memories, but like, I think for me, like when Jeet got 3,000 hits, I think that was a huge thing. A home run, him hitting the grand slam, like that was insane. And then when Al got his 600 and his 3,000 hit, just being able to share in those moments. Mo getting 600 saves, like I feel like I was here for a lot of those guys' accolades that, most players don't get to see up close, and I got a chance to play with so many Hall of Famers. Not even just them, Ichiro. You know what I mean? Like, Ichiro is here. Like, he's a Hall of Famer. Like, so many guys that are going to go into the Hall that I can say that my name was on the lineup card with him is dope.
That is cool. And Ichiro, I feel like he's going to play till he's 60.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
He definitely can, man. I've never seen a routine like that. He's ready every day. He hits every day. Off season, off days, every day, he's in the cage. He's hitting.
So it's kind of crazy now. Aaron Boone is going to be the manager.
Yeah.
You played with him as a teammate. Is that going to be annoying taking orders from him?
Nah, it's going to be fun, man. It's going to be funny. I think it's already fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really is one of my good friends. So, yeah, but when he comes out to try to get me in the 5th inning, I got 2 outs, I got 80 pitches, like, we're going to have some problems. You know what I'm saying? But no, that's my boy. So I'm excited for for what I see in him, I want other people to see. You know, I want my teammates to get how good of a guy he is and how much he cares and how great of a manager he's going to be. I'm excited for him.
I'm excited. I have that memory of that bomb off the Red Sox in the playoffs. That's one of the great moments because it was before the Red Sox won, so it was just like an extra turning of the knife in Boston, you know. But yeah, it's interesting because you bring up the 5 2/3. You're from to me this different era of pitcher, yet you're still playing.
Yeah.
You know, so when you see these guys being protected like this, do you ever think man, I could have had an even longer career?
Yeah, I mean, you know what? But when I played with the Indians, they never let me throw over 80 pitches until I got to the big leagues. So I was kind of one of the first ones to get coddled like that. But then when I got to the big leagues, they just let me go. You know what I mean? So I think I understand where it's coming from because I definitely wouldn't be here without those kind of restrictions I had on me coming up. But I just see, in the big leagues, I don't think you should be doing it. I mean, let guys go. I mean, we're big and strong and built. You have to pitch a whole season and pitch 220 innings to be able to do it every year. You know what I mean? So if guys never get there, then they don't know how to protect their bodies and how to get to that point.
So, now you're at a point of your career where you're still playing really well. And you've had to kind of change what you do because you were this power pitcher, you're overpowering players. Now you're I'm watching you, you're picking spots, you're so crafty.
Sliders and all kind of crap.
It's amazing.
Change-ups. Nah, it's fun. And I don't think I would have been able to do this without Andy Pettitte, and him teaching me the cutter, talking to me every day about what I need to do with the situation. It's just all about evolving and thinking through the game. I'm having a lot more fun now with this stuff that I have now than I did when I threw 97.
Why is that?
Just thinking through the game, and it's kind of like chess. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel it feels better when you get guys out with less stuff, if that makes sense.
Totally.
When I threw 97, I was supposed to get everybody out. But I throw 88 now, so you're supposed to be taking me deep.
So what's something that Pettitte's taught you that's particularly
Well, he taught me the cutter. He taught me the grip. And I think as I started throwing the cutter, I would get in trouble late in the games with it, trying to go in there. He's we would always have conversations you have to set it up early in the game. Maybe not throw it to a guy that you want to get out with it later in the game. So, all of that I had to think through. I never had to think like that. So to be able to have him as my big brother, my mentor in this game has been great. It's been nothing but positive stuff for me.
Who is your least favorite batter to go against? Who do you think?
Evan Longoria. He got traded to the Giants. I was so happy, man. He crushes me. That was the best move of the offseason. That was better than us getting Stanton. He kills me, man. Homers and doubles every time. It's a joke. So I'm so happy to see him go.
They made some good moves in San Fran.
They did without spending a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think what they did was very interesting this offseason and not going into the free agent pool because they're a big team that always plays in getting free agents. But to be able to get a really productive Evan Longoria, Andrew McCutchen, and even sign Austin Jackson. They always talk about him being the fourth outfielder, but he ends up being the starting center fielder.
Yeah.
He's a great player, and I think he's going to be good for that team.
So you were a great tight end. I didn't know that about you.
Yeah, I played tight end in high school.
Are you really happy you picked baseball?
Yeah, big time. I don't think I would be playing right now, of course.
Way.
But, I think baseball kind of chose me. I got drafted in the first round, and just coming from where I came from, I really had no choice. I had to take the money and see what that route did.
We have more coming up with CC Sabathia right after this. Don't touch that dial. We're back on People Talking Sports with CC Sabathia, Anthony DeVito, and talent. We got to first talk about Porzingis. It's terrible. I feel like I did something to anger God. Why is this happening to me? Can we sacrifice a small child or something? Why is this happening?
Man, it sucks too because he's having a great season and made the All-Star team and just kind of coming into his own. So that sucks.
I know.
I've seen it live. I don't know what's worse. I don't know if it's worse to see it live or to come off a great night of say a comedy concert and look right at the highlights and everything just comes out of
world.
Well, when he first did it, I was like, yo, he's grabbing the back, so maybe it's not that bad. You know what I mean? Because he first just started grabbing the back of his leg. I'm like, oh, maybe it's just something in the back.
Sure.
But Man, tore the ACL, but it sucks.
Yeah, it was tough because it was right after a dunk on Giannis, who's one of the best.
Yeah.
I turned to my friend who's a Giannis fan, and I was like, in your face, and I see him on the ground. I was like, oh man.
Yo, he was playing Giannis tough at the beginning of the game. Giannis couldn't get no shots off. Like, he was long for him. Like, he looked good at the beginning of the game. I was saying that to a friend that I was at the game with, but it's tough that.
But injuries always come when it's a good game. Like, you've never seen a guy get hurt. He's having a horrible game. Oh, it's always like, yeah. Wait a minute. Like, slow to get up. Like,
Oh, God.
Because he was giving it to him. He was holding him down.
And it's like, I don't know. Is there any chance LeBron still comes to you? You know LeBron, right?
I don't think there's no chance LeBron comes.
It's so funny. It's great. I'm glad you said that because, like, as someone, none of us know him here, but you, maybe Talon, I don't know. I know for sure Sam and I don't. So
it's always hope.
Yeah, maybe you're right. But when you're like on such an outside, you know what I mean? Like we could talk to each other and be like, I don't know, man. Like I think you're right. I think he is coming here.
Talking
And then exactly.
Right.
And you're like, no, absolutely not. I'll text him right now. He's definitely not coming. It's
But you
so
can
great.
tell him how great it is to win in New York.
Yeah, but
you won
what
in
is
New
it going to
York.
take him to win here? He needs a lot.
We got Frank will get good in a couple years.
Well, if you compare to what's going on now. Right. Like a season ago, we had this question,
Sure.
and it was so far-fetched. Then you fast forward, losing 20, 30 games, Cleveland a mess, no defense, and it's like,
Yeah, but look at today. He just got rid of everybody.
I mean,
I seen a meme where it said, I need 14 new guys by Monday. Yo, they traded everybody
That's what I
today,
mean, man. He is
everybody
Even
is
his
out.
buddy Dwayne Wade.
I know, cold-blooded.
Man. And LeBron's like, I'm so happy for him. Are you?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
At least he traded him back home.
He traded
man.
back home.
Remember those guys with the Utah and Sacramento? I'm
That's
like,
what
man.
I mean, man.
Well, they got Rodney Hood is a good player. They got some athleticism back.
George,
which is like
they got George Hill too, right?
Yeah.
George Hill.
They got Larry Nance.
Larry Nance.
Who's really good.
Yeah.
And Clarkson's good too.
Clarkson can score. These are all faster players. They might help. I feel bad for Isaiah Thomas, though. This guy's just getting burned. I feel like he's in a support group for short people with like Muggsy Bogues and Earl Boykins and Peter Dinklage.
It'll be good to have Isaiah back at the meetings. He hasn't been there for a while. It'll be good to have him back. I know LeBron is a true king. You know what I mean? Bring me Larry Nance. Banish Jay Crowder to Utah. He really
Jay
is,
Crowder
man.
and Isaiah, that was the trade for Kyrie.
Yeah,
and
I know.
And they just didn't work out.
Kyrie got to be laughing at this, man.
We got more right after this on People Talking Sports. We're back on People Talking Sports. This is a crazy story about Josh McDaniels. Basically, he's going to the Colts, and then Belichick talked him out of it. So it's kind of crazy. Like Belichick is like, it's like this guy found an okay wife, and Belichick's like, just be my side piece for 2 more years. You know?
I feel like Belichick made him give him the playbook. Like they gave him all the stuff, and he was like,
Right.
"Here, like it's another cheating
psych.
factor to that."
Is this guy ruined though now?
Yes.
McDaniels?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you trust this guy? His agent dropped
Right.
him.
I think his
really?
wife's going to leave him.
Oh wow, I didn't know.
I think everybody promises me nothing to him.
I thought his wife was his agent.
But what if we found out like Andrew Luck is not as healthy as we think? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it had to be something to make him like jump back.
That's interesting. Maybe Belichick knows something.
Or
You know?
he found out something,
Yeah.
going through that process.
Yeah.
It's almost like that guy could have hidden camera footage of other teams.
Weird, Sammy. Weird. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think, I don't know. If I was in a room with Robert Kraft and Belichick over an hour, I'd agree to anything to get me out of there.
Yeah.
Kraft's mac and cheese breath. Belichick, God knows that guy probably eats batteries or something. I'd be like, yeah, sure, whatever you guys say. I'm like,
The
just want to leave.
Patriots must be hard to leave. Because like you're in a, it's like leaving the Spurs. You know you're in a winning
Right.
culture.
Well, you know you're gonna go to the AFC Championship game.
Yeah.
At least.
At least,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
That's the very least. You know that's where you're getting.
I was surprised. I gotta be honest. I was happy for the Eagles. I'm a Giants fan, but like I've been to Philly. I see how much they needed that.
Right.
Philly
Yeah.
needed that. And like
Yeah.
you saw some of their celebrations. I mean, one guy ate horse feces. I mean, and the headline said, "Philadelphia sinks to new low, even for Philadelphia."
That's what I mean, man. You know it's like a rough town when like they burned only a couple cars and people were like, we think they handled themselves pretty well. You know?
Well, you know it's a rough town when they shun Kevin Hart.
That was
Walking up to
crazy.
the say, all right, hold on a second. He's like, I know who you are.
He was trying to go with the trophy, though, huh? He was doing too
I know, but
much.
the only thing worse than not getting past the security is them to tell you they know who you are.
Right?
Yeah.
I know.
You
you.
can't get
so
we know
funny.
who you are, but
No. I saw Jumanji. I liked it, but no. I don't care.
Kevin Hart called up Isaiah. He's like, I'll see you at a meeting. So, I mean, the Eagles winning. Did you watched the game? You're a football fan.
Yeah, I did.
What do you think of the game?
I thought it was great. Both sides played both so well. I mean, Tom Brady had 500 yards in the loss. He would have been the MVP again.
Oh, yeah.
But Nick Foles, man, like, what was that?
where'd that come from?
That was incredible. I mean, not even that, but just the NFC Championship game, too, he lit up the Vikings. So, like, I mean, is that him? Can he do that?
I know, yeah.
Did he Joe Flacco us? Like,
Right,
what is
yeah,
this?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, because what he did in making those throws in that Super Bowl was incredible.
That's the only way to beat Brady. To make, like, Bortles couldn't. I love Bortles. You know I love him.
Bortles played good, though.
He played well, but it was like the plays down the stretch where he just couldn't finish. And Foles finished.
Unflappable.
Yeah.
I mean, he just seemed so calm in the pocket during that stretch. It was so impressive.
And that fourth down play, he called that play. I saw a video the other day where he came to the sideline and was like, "You want to run the Philly special?"
Wow.
And Doug Peterson was like,
Philly
yeah, like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying?
That
Like,
is so cool.
So to call that on the goal line, 4th and 1, that's dope.
Yeah, the Philly special. Before this, that was just beating a guy with a bat.
My favorite Olympic sport is figure skating. Could you show us a little triple toe loop or double axel? What would you do? That was legit. That was beautiful and elegant, I would add. Ooh, that's nice. That was beautiful. I'll give you the bronze.
I don't even know what that is.
Wow! That's a gold medal. That was perfect. This kid's a future gold.
No, I cannot.
You cannot.
Got a bad ankle.
Well done. With the cane and everything. Perfect.
I like that we have one of the best comedians working today, and we just have him asking people to spend. Joe Les. Are you watching the Winter Olympics at all?
No, not one bit. I don't like none of it. I'm sorry.
Me neither.
I'm sorry. I love the Olympics. I like the Summer Olympics because you train for so long for this one moment for 4 years. You know what I mean? You train for 4 years for the one moment, but the Winter Olympics does nothing for me. I'm sorry.
Me neither, man.
I used to. I mean, it took out the Jamaican bobsleds. That goes my thing right there.
Cool Running. It's a good movie. I love Titania too, but I can't get into it. I can't get into the Winter Olympics, you know? Gronk got robbed. That's the big story. There's probably bigger stories, but you know. It's a fun story. Gronkowski, while he's at the Super Bowl, you know he's out.
Right.
You know? Which, I don't know. You know that Brady didn't rob him because he would have dropped the stuff on the way out.
If somebody had to throw him a bag, he would definitely drop it.
But, this is kind of, do you ever worry about this stuff?
I do. I mean, obviously, when you go on trips and people know you're gone, social media and things like that, everybody knows he's out of the house. I mean, that's tough. But that's why I keep a German Shepherd.
Beware.
German Shepherd, right at the front door, dog.
Don't mess around. But no, I mean, if they rob Gronk, I mean, I hear that it's real bad, and it's talking about he might retire. That thing's going back and forth. But I knew that was going to happen when he lost the rap battle on. You ever watch the rap battle with Method Man?
Yeah.
No.
He lost that battle to a young Spanish girl, and I was like, that's probably cutting deeper than he actually. You said robbery. I thought he got robbed in the rap battle.
Yeah, but when I think Gronk, I'm not thinking he's going to have like an Eminem 8 Mile moment. You know?
Right.
It's like,
Yeah.
What is this guy? This guy's got too much confidence. He hosted a comedy special.
Yeah.
I'm a stand-up. That bothered me. That was all it took for me to be like, I hope
That
the
was
Patriots
personal
are
right there. That's what he said you off.
That's all it was.
He was more upset about that than anything.
I'm glad he got robbed.
I'm opening for him a couple dates in Tampa. I think he's a great guy.
This has been a great People Talking Sports, guys. Thanks for watching. CC, thank you so much.
No problem.
Talon, of course, Anthony.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week on People Talking Sports. Great app. Really fun.